Hey guys, it's Bonnie. Today I am here to do a book haul. I haven't done one of these in a very long time, so this is kind of a collective haul. I don't have that many books because I haven't been buying many books lately, but it's, enough to do a haul. So let's just get right into it. The first book is Memoirs of an Imaginary Friend by Matthew Dix. This is about an imaginary friend named Budo, and kind of just like his life being an imaginary friend for a little boy named Max. I picked this up because for the booktubeathon there was a challenge about read someone else's favorite book, and my friend said this was her favorite book, so I picked it up and I read it. It was pretty good. If you want to see what I really thought, I did a wrap-up, the booktubeathon wrap-up, go ahead look at that or look at Goodreads, because this is not a wrap-up, it's a book haul, so. The next 4 books I'm just going to show all together because they're in a series. I have hauled the first book of this series, but I only recently got around to reading it, and so I only recently got around to picking up the other books, and that is The Assassin's Blade, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, and Queen of Shadows, all by Sarah J. Maas. The books in the Throne of Glass series, minus Throne of Glass. I really, really love this series. I read all these books, but mostly I love these covers. These are some of the best covers in YA, especially when you consider that they're fantasy. Fantasy can kind of have like not that very pretty covers, but these books are just so pretty. I love it. I love this series. The next book I have is P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. I actually hauled the first book in this duology in my last book haul, I'm pretty sure, which was in like February. Yeah, it's been a while. But since then, and mostly like recently, like in August, I read the first book in this duology and I really, really enjoyed it. So I wanted to get the second, of course. And again, another beautiful cover. I love it. Next, I have Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This book is like really hyped up, kind of. Like it's really talked about and really well loved. I think it's about like this guy that goes into like a video game world to try to win money or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm pretty sure they're making it into a movie with Steven Spielberg directing it. So, I gotta get on it. I gotta read it. It's gonna be a good time, I hope. Next, I have Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, which, first of all, do you see how messed up this is? Like, okay, when it came, like, this was just, like, really off-center. Like, whoever folded it wrong, and so I tried to, like, fold it myself, and it just looks even worse, I think. Don't try to fix things yourself, kids. That's a lesson I've learned. This book is about a society where, like, people with red blood, or no, people maybe with, I don't know, with some kind of blood, you're like better than everybody else. And this girl who thought she had the boring blood finds out she has the good blood. And so I think that's what happens. I'm not entirely sure. I've heard mixed things on this, but I wanted to check it out for myself. And I was on Amazon and it was on there in hardcover for like $9. So I was like, you know what, I'ma just get it. And I did, so Red Queen. Next I have Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee, which is the sequel to To Kill a Mockingbird, which I have never read because I'm trash, but I'm going to, and then after that I'll read this. There's some controversy around it, but I still bought it and I'm still gonna read it. I haven't heard much about it, like whether people like it or not, so we'll see. And to end off this book haul, I have some graphic novels to show you. First one is Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. I'm not exactly sure what this is about, but I've heard a lot about it recently and everyone said it's really good. Yeah, the art in this, again, really cool. And it just seems like it's gonna be really fun. And it was on Amazon for like $8. So, I nabbed it. I think the price went up to like $9 now. I don't know. But I got it when it was $8. And I felt proud because graphic novels can be expensive sometimes. Next, I got Saga Volume 3 and Saga Volume 4 by Brian Cavon and Fiona Staples. I've obviously read the other 2 volumes in this series, but I have not gotten around to these 2. So I picked them up because I've been wanting to read them, and I know the 5th one comes out sometime this month. Maybe it's already out by the time this is up. I don't know. But I want to read these, get caught up, get the next one, and be caught up. And finally, I decided to pick up East of West by... who the hell is this by? It says Hickman, Dragnana, and Martin, so we'll just go with that. I believe this is like the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse or something. I don't know, I've just heard a lot about it. And I decided to pick it up. Again, nice artwork. It seems pretty violent, but I'm a big girl, I can handle it, and I am looking, oh my god, I almost knocked down my lamp. I'm looking forward to get into it, which is what I probably said for every single one of these books that I haven't already read. So these are all the books that I have hauled today. It's a decent amount, and I've read most of them already, so, you know, I feel good about not adding too much to the TBR problem. That's all for this book haul today. Let me know if you read any of these books down in the comments. I would love to know what you thought of them and which books you should think I should read ASAP, because, you know, so many books to choose from, so little time because college and life, and I'm sick. That's all I have for this video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Goodbye.